Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. Well, take a look at this. This is walnut multigrain bread, and it's made in a bread machine, and that's the best way to make it, especially in the summer, because you don't want to heat up the house with your oven. Now the first thing we want to do is get some water boiling. We're going to use 1/4 cup of cracked 9-grain mix, and we want to put that in some boiling water to soften the grain. And so it's a really simple thing. You just get the water boiling and you've got it in a bowl, and you pour about 2 cups of boiling water in, just like this. And then I'm going to put a saucer on top, or a lid if you prefer, and set that aside while I gather all the other ingredients. And then once all the ingredients have been gathered, I'm going to pour in 1½ cups of water, or to be more precise, 340 grams of water. And then drain the rest of the water out, and then put in the softened grain mix. Okay? You follow me so far? All right. And then you want to add 3 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of dry milk or powdered milk, and then 1/4 cup of sugar. That's 4 tablespoons. And then 1/4 cup of, I'm using dark rye, but you could use whole wheat. And I'm going to weigh all the flour. It's about 4¼ cups of flour total, but I'm also including the weight of the rye flour. So I totaled it all together, including that 1/4 cup of rye flour. So I hope that makes sense. All right, and now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter, and I've cut that into quarters and put 1/4 of the 3 tablespoons in each of the corners the bake pan, and then 1½ teaspoons of instant yeast. You need to use instant yeast in the bread machine because everything is timed to use that kind of yeast. So 1 and 1/2 teaspoons of instant or bread machine yeast, and then pop it in the bread machine. It's so simple. And we're going to set it for the regular loaf setting with the medium crust. And then after it mixes and starts working, it comes to a point where if you want to add any ingredients, and this is when we're going to add 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. And then let it go until it finishes. It will bake a beautiful loaf of bread. And once it's done, you want to be careful because it's all very, very hot. The pan is very hot, and we just want to shake it out, and it comes right out, no problem at all. Look at that, a beautiful loaf of walnut multigrain bread. Now we want to let that cool at least for an hour, if not longer. You don't want to cut it before then. It needs to be cool. So now that it's cool, I have this slicing guide, which really is helpful for getting those bread slices the same. But you don't have to have a slicing guide. In fact, I don't think you can get this one any longer, but they do sell other brands. And so we'll slice this up and let you have a look at how beautiful this loaf of bread is. Just like that. I hope things are going well for you, and I appreciate you watching my videos, and I encourage you to share my videos and like the videos. Take a look at this beautiful walnut multigrain bread. It turned out so nice. What am I going to do with it? Well, let me show you how soft it is. I think what I'll do is make a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich because I have fresh tomatoes. And here's that sandwich. I grilled it in the panini press and got that bread toasty. And oh, it's so delicious. Well, that's how you make it. I hope you give it a try. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye now.